And we have now Max Killer up against Henry. Max Killer has all dropships selected as well. It's going to be interesting. We did just see this base get 6-star with dropships and minions, so it's definitely possible to take this one out. It's just, did Max Killer watch that? Do you think he's going to know to use that? Do you think he even will use that? I mean, it's going to be a big risk here to be using dropships and minions in one of these final matches. And look, Max Killer is bringing in 3 cannon carts. Ooh, I don't know about this. I don't know where he's going to get the value here. The Barbarians may be unnecessary to bring in. Battlecopter with the Baby Dragon would take out the Lava Launcher, but then how is he going to take out the Giant Cannon here? I'm not quite sure if this is the best approach here to use up against this base, but we'll have to see just what he thinks is going to work best here. I mean, obviously Max Killer as well, one of the best players from Russia, so he has a lot of experience in this place. I would probably bring in minions instead of Barbarians here, but we're going to go ahead. And we're going to see Max Killer starting in 1 cannon cart from the corner. Starts in the Barbarian to test for traps. We saw a lot of traps yesterday. And look, the Battlecopter is going to be coming in to take down the Giant Cannon. We find our first Tesla up at the very top here. And Max Killer is just playing it safe. He's making sure not to just do anything too risky. He'll probably take down the Lava Launcher here with his Baby Dragons. And then the Battlecopter will hopefully take down the Giant Cannon. Now, you got to be careful. He is outranging the Archer Tower. He is still looking like he has some pretty good cannon cart ranges. He has 1 cannon cart not moving. Here comes the very first Baby Dragon here. And that Baby Dragon should take out the Lava Launcher. There we go. Big splash. Here comes another big splash. Battlecopter is working onto the Giant Cannon. Now he can move his cannon carts, and now he should be able to take out this Archer Tower with this lower cannon cart. He needs to put a Barbarian in front of it to make sure he's tanking for it, but it is not looking bad whatsoever. Look at that Barbarian testing the wall for a Giant Bomb. That is super solid maneuvering here. And now he even finds a Troll Tesla. Henry's trying to play with him here, but he is not going to succeed. And with 1 cannon cart, he needs to pause it now. Pause it now. That's... Oh, he is on the edge of the Archer Tower radius. That is so risky. I thought he was in range. Oh, he finds a push trap, though. That's going to mess him up. He is definitely going to be losing 1 cannon cart here at the very least. That is definitely an unfortunate occurrence. And now, by some luck occurrence, he is going to be keeping this cannon cart alive at the very edge of the Archer Tower radius. And even though it was definitely close, it is looking like Max Killer is looking super solid here. He's going to go ahead, just send in the Barbarian here, test for traps. He is not going to take any risks here. He's just going to make sure he's going to take down the Archer Tower. And we are going in now to the second stage here for the first time for Team Balalaika. And this is exactly how they want to start off the match. If they can get a 6-star to start off this match, that is going to put them in such a good position. We have 10 spectators right now, and the pressure is on for Max Killer. So how is he going to take this out? I mean, obviously, 4 cannon carts here. He has a Barbarian alive to help test for traps. 4 cannon carts, 2 cannon carts on the Builder Hall, 2 cannon carts on this Crusher, and this base is done. Now, is that what Max Killer is going to do, though? You got to be careful. He's bringing in minions. Where's he going to use minions at? I mean, that's an interesting decision for sure. I'm not sure if that was an accident or if that's on purpose. Maybe he has a good plan here. He might take down a Crusher with minions. I'm not sure that's the best approach, though. Even still, though, with 3 cannon carts, he is not looking bad whatsoever, and it's looking like he's probably going to be able to take down this base here, and this would be a perfect way to start off the match. So we're hoping that Max is going to be able to get a 6-star for his team, and that's going to put Team Balalaika in a good position here to go take down Henry. Now, this is a very interesting position he is going for. He's going to be taking down the Firecrackers and bringing in the minions. I'm not sure if this was the best approach. He needs to probably move his cannon carts to go take down this Firecracker over here, but he's not gonna. And now he's starting in the minions from the top, and now I kind of see the plan here. It looks like he's going to try and go take down the multi-mortar with the minions here. But with 3 minions, I'm not sure how that's going to go. Let's go see. Here come the cannon carts. They're moving closer to the gold storage. He's definitely going to try and outrange this mortar here to take down this Firecracker. He's taking down the Crusher. He should really start in his battle machine soon, though. He cannot time fail here. That would be absolutely tragic, and he needs to put 1 Barbarian in a corner. He's going to use everything here. He needs to start his battle machine as soon as possible, like right now. But we are not seeing it come in yet. Now here come the minions onto the mortar. He is unfortunately, though, in range of one of the Firecrackers. Can he still take down the multi-mortar? It's going to be close. It's going to be a 1 HP multi-mortar. He does not get it. He needs to start in the battle machine now more than ever. And this is looking really, really close here. He is now in range of the multi-mortar. The multi-mortar is going to be an issue. He needs to start a Barbarian from this corner too. And now it is all down to these cannon carts. Can he take down this multi-mortar in time? He needs to move those cannon carts immediately. And they're going a good direction. He's going to snipe out the multi-mortar with that cannon cart right there. and now he can let all of his cannon carts move. The battle machine is tanking for everything. There's only one more corner building alive. Max Killer is not out of this yet. He is definitely looking a little bit close here, though. He needs to start this Barbarian in the corner building. Oh, I lied, sorry, there's 2 corner buildings here, and this is looking like it might be too close to pull off. I don't know if he has the time for this, unfortunately, because this Barbarian is not going to be able to get to that other corner. Wait, the Barbarian's going to the corner. He's not going to the cannon. This might be the lucky break they needed. Can the Barbarian take down the camp in time? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Barely takes it down, and that's going to start off Team Balalaika with a 6-star here, with by the skin of their teeth here. I mean, that Barbarian was definitely lucky. Henry is going to go up against Max Killer. He's looking for a 6-star to start off the match, and he is using a difficult base. This base is a base that is very popular in the meta right now. So will Henry be able to take it down? I mean, obviously, Henry is a top pusher in this season. He has seen this base 1,000 times. He should know how to take it down. It's going to kind of come down to where do they put the traps here. Henry right now has Pekkas and dropships selected, and this attack isn't bad against his base. I think it actually might be good. So will this work out for him? I mean, it's going to be close. It's definitely going to be close. I think it was a very, very good decision for Max Killer not to use the same bases he used yesterday. I mean, yesterday he is bringing in an Electrofire Wizard. Oh, this is going to be interesting. I think he's going to go in from the top here, and he does not find a Tesla. That's going to be huge. There is no Tesla up there. That was a big mistake by Team Balalaika not to put a Tesla up there. So we see the first Electrofire Wizard of the tournament, and that is going to go ahead and take down so much here, and the Battlecopter is looking so good. The Baby Dragons are looking pretty solid too. He's using dropships and Baby Dragons. Now, after this perfect start, can he finish it off? He needs to put the Electrofire Wizard in into Inferno mode, and he cannot get down that Tesla, and oh no, this is bad. This is really bad. The Baby Dragons are grouped up together. If he can get a good split on the Baby Dragons, he has a better chance here. Here we go. The Baby Dragons split up now. He needs to use the ability before they get too close together. Now he's going to lose another Baby Dragon. It is not looking that bad, though. He can use the Baby Dragon ability. He might lose one, though. And now it is looking a little like it's going to be a little closer, and he's going to have that Roaster left alive. Luckily, though, it does not matter. He's going to be keeping 2 Baby Dragons alive here at the end of this match, and it was a little closer, but with the very first Electrofire Wizard of the entire tournament, we're going to be seeing Henry get to the second stage here. And now, this second stage, it is such a common second stage. We've probably seen it every single match today except for one. And now Henry needs to take it down with just 2 cannon carts and 2 Baby Dragons. This should be a little difficult, but I believe in Henry here. Again, we invited him to the tournament because he's a top player. He's in the top pushing right now, and this could definitely put them at a perfect place here. And now we see here come the cannon carts from the very corner. Here comes another cannon cart from the corner. That's going to go ahead, take down both the corner buildings, make sure he does not run into a situation like Alvaro845 ran into earlier today, getting a very, very rough time fail. And we're going to see the cannon carts are working on the cannon here. The other cannon cart is going to work onto the crusher and the cannon. He's going to try and take down the auto outpost here. And with the Baby Dragons he has left, he might be able to take this out. I don't know if he has any abilities left alive here. I don't think he does. So this is definitely going to be a little bit of a riskier approach. Can he finish this base off even still? He is letting his cannon cart just stay still. He does not want to be in range of the guard post units when he has to deal with the zappies. This is going to be a very close match here, it looks like. It's definitely going to be a 5-star, but can he get the 6-star and put his team tied with Team Balalaika? Obviously, you want to start out with a lead here. He kind of wasted a Baby Dragon there, and now he made a bad mistake with the cannon cart. Can he keep it alive? He does take out one of the guard post units. Now he cannot move that cannon cart, though, until he takes down this Barbarian, but he's going to go for it anyway. He has to take risks here. He is not in range of the cannon. He needs to move it a little bit. There we go. That should be in range now. And now with the battle machine coming in from the other side, the Barbarian is barely not going to attack that cannon cart. He's going to go ahead and take out the crusher. Now the Barbarian's going to come for him, and that cannon cart is all but dead. And this is looking like it's going to be more of a 5-star than anything. The Barbarian is going to now come for the other cannon cart, and he did not need to use a Baby Dragon there either. It is unfortunately going to be a 5-star, but a 5-star nonetheless. And all of that, he accidentally sends the cannon cart into the range of the double cannon. Unfortunately, it's not going to be the 6-star Team Judah was looking for to start off this match, but even still, it is a really solid 5-star, and that is going to put him in a good position to not lose the match yet. I mean, this is a good place to be, and 5 stars to 6 stars. Yes, it's not the same amount, but it is still a very solid position, and anything can happen here. This is not a guaranteed loss here for their team just because they didn't get a 6-star. So we see Henry is doing the Lord's work over here for his team, making sure he's keeping them in the running. And now it's going to be FJB up against Natramia. He is up against a weird base. What is this? He uses cannon carts and baby dragons. Now, can he use cannon carts here? He can reach. Oh, this base is weak to cannon carts. He could take out the giant cannon with archers, the archer tower with archers, and then take out this whole place with a battlecopter and baby dragons. So this could be a very big mistake to use this against FJB, a very well-known cannon cart player. So Team Judo, they may have made a mistake here. Can they still pull this off? Can they still do it? It's going to be very close. FJB, we saw him get a 2-star yesterday, and he is looking for redemption. He is not going to take advantage of the cannon cart value here. And again, that might be smart. We do know that everybody here is trapping for each other, and everybody knows FJB uses cannon carts. Everyone knows. So we're going to have to see, can FJB still pull this one off? He's going to go ahead, take out the Bitter Hall, take out the Clock Tower. He's just funneling out for his baby dragons here. And now he's going to, if he can take down this Archer Tower, he's going to be able to move in and take down the Air Expo. Here comes a baby dragon. Look at that splash hitting every single big building. He's going to use one more baby dragon and probably the battlecopter ability. And if he can get the battlecopter ability, ooh, but bad battlecopter ability, did not go where he wanted it to. So now he is not looking bad necessarily. The battlecopter is still alive, and he just needs to move in here and take down this roaster. And here comes the last baby dragon. He does still have 2 baby dragon abilities, 2 cannon carts. And honestly, this is actually looking quite good now because he still has the cannon carts alive. The second stage is going to be a really easy second stage. Can he still pull off the first stage? It looks like he can. And this is what you wanted to see from Team Balalaika yesterday. We saw a lot of 2-stars. We see yet another somewhat troll Tesla. And look, here is the OG troll Tesla here from the very corner, trying to trip him up. He should really pause his cannon cart here. He can easily hit a bomb. I don't know what he's doing. Now he pauses it, and here comes the battlecopter ability. He's not going to be able to keep the baby dragon alive, but with 2 cannon carts surviving here, he is looking super good for this next stage. So now it is up to FJB to keep his team in the lead here. I mean, we see there are 6 stars to 5 stars. Another 6-star here would be huge. That almost guarantees them the win. But it all depends on the creators. Yet again, the creators are the tiebreakers here. So FJB is looking to get a 6-star. Even if he doesn't get a 6-star, as long as he gets higher than a 178% 5-star, that is going to keep his team in a good position. He has a baby dragon selected. And what I'm thinking he might do is try and do what Max did. Instead of using minions, though, using a baby dragon. That's going to be a very interesting decision here. And we're going to have to see whether or not that's going to work out for him. We see the cannon carts now. They're just surrounding the base here. He's going to take out the cannon, the crusher, another crusher, and a double cannon. And we got to be careful here, though. You know there's going to be some traps. He's probably going to use the baby dragon actually on the builder hall. And look, there are no corner buildings around here. There's only one corner building. Battle Machine is going to easily take that out. And he is looking super solid to start this off. I mean, this is definitely exactly the start that Team Balalaika is looking for, and this is when they needed it most. Whichever team loses here, they will be eliminated, and they are definitely trying to dodge a elimination here. So we're hoping that FJB is going to be able to put his team in the lead here, keep his team looking good, and we need to start in the Battle Machine quite soon here now. Here he comes. He already got him from the corner with the new Battle Machine of the North skin, and we're hoping he's going to be able to still pull this one off. And if he gets a 6-star here, it's going to be all up to Judo. Judo Sloth needs to save his team, and I don't know if he's going to be able to. It also depends on Jacob's Clash. I mean, if Judo Sloth gets a 6-star while Jacob only gets a 2-star, that, on the other hand, is going to put his team all the way in the lead. So with who's going to be attacking first? I believe Natrami is going to be after this, and then Jacob will be doing the first attack. Now, wait a second. FJB's kind of making some mistakes here. This may not be the 6-star that they thought we were going to get. He needs to unpause his cannon card now, and now it's going to be very difficult. These Zappies might take out this next cannon card up here, and it looks like it's going to be down to time, and I don't think FJB gets the 6-star, unfortunately. FJB just accidentally moved one cannon card too close, and that's going to mess up everything, and now that is going to be all that they need now. Team Balalaika, they're still going to be taking the lead here with 190% 5-star, maybe getting down this air bomb. Nope. But still not the 6-star they were looking for, and they're still pretty tied here. And this is to keep their team in the running here. Natramia is going in now. We see him popping over here into FJB's base, and FJB is using a base that I built. This base is quite new. It'll be interesting to see how it works. I'm hoping it'll work in their case. I mean, obviously, Team Balalaika, a major underdog, especially not only on the teams but also with the creators. I mean, we have Judo Sloth, one of the largest creators, up against Jacob's Clash, a small creator. So it'll be very interesting to see how he's gonna do this. So Natramia, he's looking at the base here. This is not what he expected. He is not expecting to see such an anti-everything base. This base was built quite recently, and Natramia, unfortunately, is not necessarily a pro with a lot of the strategies that are easy to use against this base. So we're gonna have to see, how does Natramia pull this one off. This if he uses the wrong strategy, this could be very catastrophic. He's using dropships and P.E.K.K.A.s here. So where's he gonna go? Battlecopter would take out the giant cannon, and then dropships, just drop them in each compartment. It might work. It may work. Something that's going to be very hard for him to overcome, though, is, look, the dropship, they're going to have to go in at weird angles because these firecrackers are going to mess up their pathing, and they're not going to path into the base. So Natramia kind of putting his team on his back here. He needs to get a 6-star here to keep their team in the running, and it is all but over, but it still is looking very, very close here. This base is definitely one of the more complicated bases we've seen today for these strategies. I mean, it was built specifically to be anti-dropships. So it's going to be interesting to see how we can pull this off. We see a lot of compartments here are all spread out. It's quite a difficult base to kind of go for. And here comes the first dropship, here's the second one, and now he's opening up all the compartments. The Battlecopter is being tanked for by the Air Expo, and this is looking really good. He does find a Tesla, though. That's definitely going to trip him up a little bit, and that's going to make sure the dropship barely does actually open the wall there. I'm not sure how that even happened. And now Natramia is looking super solid. This base is better against anti-dropship minions, so the P.E.K.K.A.s are kind of just walking through the base here. Look at this Battlecopter just staying alive the whole way through. An absolutely overkill attack now, and we're going to see Natramia is going to get to the second stage here, and this is looking like Natramia is going to secure a 6-star for his team. We saw Natramia get a 3-star yesterday with dropships and hog gliders, so he definitely is paying more attention now. He's going to be taking it serious. He does find an air bomb that might kill the Battlecopter. Oh, barely keeping it alive. Now we're going into the second stage here, and how is he going to finish it off? He really needs to bring in cannon carts and take down the auto outpost, take down the cannon, the double cannon, and then the P.E.K.K.A.s finish off the base. But he's going to be bringing in bomber and giant, and this is a strong approach, but it is not a guaranteed 6-star. It's kind of going to come down to the wire here to see if he's going to get this one down. So here comes the bomber opening up everything, and now he's starting in the P.E.K.K.A.s, and they're going to come in from the top. And now after this, he has all his P.E.K.K.A. abilities still alive here. This P.E.K.K.A. right here is going to wrap around the entire base of the outside, and he has, with 2 P.E.K.K.A. abilities, I'm feeling pretty safe to say that they're probably going to get this. But wait a second, they might walk around. Everything is walking, but look, the bomber opens up the corner wall, and that is going to save this here. He just needs to make sure he can get to this last cannon that is inside a wall here, and with 3 P.E.K.K.A.s and a giant just walking through this base here, it's looking like Natramia is going to be able to secure the 6-star here and pull it off. So why don't we go ahead, we'll go see if he's going to be able to take this one down. And there is our first hit on the crusher. It's looking pretty solid, and Natramia is still going to be able to take out this base here with 2 P.E.K.K.A.s and a bomber. Okay, maybe not the bomber. The bomber's hitting a little bit of bad luck over there, but he should be able to take it down, right? I mean, it's going to be maybe a little close to time, but I'm feeling pretty confident that this is going to be a 6-star. I mean, usually you only need like 30 seconds to get to both corners, and he has 50 seconds, and he's about to go ahead and walk to both the corners, and that is going to be a 6-star from Natramia. So now the teams are tied up, and Team Balalaika has the percentage advantage. It is not over yet. It is all going to be up to Judo Sloth and Jacob's Clash here to decide who is going to win this match and who will be eliminated. And here we go. Let's go see which base did they give him. They gave him a pretty difficult base here, but I think Jacob may have practiced on this base. I don't know for sure. The lava launcher right here is definitely going to trip them up, though. It's in a different position, but he could take out the air bombs here. And now we see yesterday he forgot to use a power potion. He is not making that same mistake today. He is using the power potion, and we see this match is so close. If I were Jacob, I'm at least making sure, get the safe 2-star. A 3-star, that might not be necessary, but this is an elimination match. We do not know what Judo's going to get, and we really, really need Jacob to get a really solid attack here to make sure his team is still going to be in the running here. If he could even get a 4-star, that might be all he needs. We saw Judo got a 2-star yesterday, but then again, Judo has been doing practicing now, so We don't know whether or not that practicing is going to pay off. They need to use a really solid base up against Judo to make sure they can not run into any issues against him. It would really be unfortunate for Judo to just absolutely crush them and they'll get eliminated like that. We see the first cannon cart coming in from the corner. Interesting placement. He needs to use the ability on it quite soon here, right about, yep, right there. Next cannon cart, he starts it in from the other side here, and then I'm seeing this could be a really nice battlecopter path, maybe on the elixir storage, I'm not sure. And now look, that cannon cart barely out of range of the archer tower. See, we taught Jacob how to use cannon carts more than anything, and that was one of the most important things for him to learn. So he needs to start in the battlecopter soon here. Starts in him from the top. That's going to go ahead and tank for the air expo. And you know what? Look at this. He's going to have a very nice path straight into this huge compartment here. And he needs to take out this army camp with that cannon cart real soon. And yeah, he's going for it right now. Beautiful. Now he'll be able to send in another baby dragon for that archer tower. And Jacob is looking quite good to start out here, but it's all about these baby dragons. He needs to start in the baby dragons super soon here to make sure he's got a good chance. I would start one in even, yep, okay, there's one coming from that side. It's going to go towards the elixir collector. Battlecopter is going to use his ability soon. He uses it manually to make sure it does not fly into the range of the roaster. He finds a Tesla. Here comes the baby dragon ability right there. Let's go see. Baby Dragon takes out the Expo. Now he needs to go send it in onto the Mega Tesla more than anything. But actually, he really just needs to take down this lava launcher. He needs to take down this compartment so that Baby Dragons can finish off the... the candy carts can finish off the base. Now he needs to send in the candy carts. This is looking like a time fail if it's going to be anything. He's going full speed ahead into the Archer Tower. Can he take it down? He needs to move this candy cart as soon as possible. It's looking very close. He's just going to full send the candy cart, and that's going to be in range of the Archer Tower, and unfortunately, it's looking like it's going to be a time fail for Jacob, but still a very high time fail nonetheless. Now, this is going to put Team Judo. They need to get a 75% 2-star to win, it looks like. Unless he can take down this double cannon. Oh, they can. So just racking up the percentage. Every point matters here. And a 79% 2-star is what they need to absolutely not be eliminated and win this match. It is going to be close. It is going to be close. We see Judo Sloth coming in now. And he is up against... Oh, they're using it. Oh, wait. Judo Sloth has dropships and minions selected, though. This is unexpected. I mean, we see how strong dropships and minions are, and they just need a 3-star to win this match here. Dropships and minions can be absolutely brutal here. So, I mean, I guess their team needs a little bit more than a 79% 2-star. A 91% 2-star is what they need to pull this one off here. And that's going to make it a little bit more difficult. I forgot that FJB had a lot more percentage than Henry had on the second stage. So if this is actually going to be close, they really need to get to the second stage or else they lose here. So can Judo Sloth do it for his team? It looks like he's going to be going in with the dropships and the minions here. A 91% 2-star, and that is going to be it for this team. How is he going to do it? Can he do it? I mean, it's going to be very, very difficult to get this, especially as a creator. I mean, obviously, this looks like an anti-minion dropship base somewhat, but all he has to do is start it from this side, and he's going to be looking really solid. So how is he going to do it? Here comes the first minion. Here comes the Battlecopter. Battlecopter is being placed in a little bit of an awkward position, but that is not the end of the world. And now it's kind of up to... whether or not he gets the good pathing here. Now, something I'm pretty sure is there's probably going to be some air bombs on this base. They were expecting baby dragons, I would assume, so they're probably going to, yep, there's our first air bomb. And now Battlecopter. Battlecopter is not doing what he wants it to. He wanted the Battlecopter to come over here and funnel out everything, but now he needs to be careful not to be in range of that Tesla. And he is putting minions all around the map here, and Judo is kind of wasting some minions here. So this Battlecopter might die. If this Battlecopter, oh no. He needs to take down this Mega Tesla as soon as possible. He's finding Teslas, and this is falling apart. Judo may be eliminated here if he cannot finish this one out. The Battlecopter is taking a lot of damage. It's not looking good, but then again, dropships, we've seen how completely overpowered they are. He needs to make sure to secure 91%, and then he'll be able to pull this one off. 91% will tie the match, actually, and then that'll have to be a little bit more difficult, but looking at how it is right now, it's not looking super good. Look, the giant cannon. That giant cannon's last shot may have saved him. I don't know. I don't know. Can he get this? 86%. He's getting it up. I don't know if they're going to get it. It might be a 1-star. Battlecopter ability, 86%. The minion is going to go the wrong way. No, minion goes into the base here. If he can take this down, this will be the win here. Can Judo get it? It is so close. If that Battlecopter gets the ability, it's good. Oh, he does. Unfortunately, he gets through it with 1 minion remaining, and that is... Oh, wait a second. He has to take down the Builder Hall. it's not over yet. I think Judo Sloth is going to time fail here. That he doesn't get it. He's only going to get a 1-star here. He needed to secure that builder hall, and even though he barely got that down, this is now going to be a time fail for Judo Sloth, meaning Team Balalaika is going to advance to the next rounds here, and unfortunately, Team Judo Sloth is going to be eliminated. I cannot believe that a 97% 1-star because he could not get there in time. That is absolutely insane. That is the end of the match. Team Balalaika is going to be winning this one. And Judo Sloth, a noble attempt, getting a 97% 1-star, one of the highest percentages we've seen today. But unfortunately, he did not secure that builder hall, meaning he is not going to be able to advance here. He pulled off the attack somewhat well, but unfortunately, he did not get that last building down, and that is going to be it